What's good, everybody? It's your boy Nonfiction, and we're back at it again with another, yes, another watch along for the new series What If, coming to Disney Plus, and it should be loaded up just about now. We refreshed, it wasn't there. We're refreshing again, and let's get ready. So if you have it, please get your Disney Plus ready, and then we will start very shortly. Okay. Still don't actually see it yet, but hold on. I know it's okay. I know people are watching it right now, or just starting to watch right now. But if you joined the stream, appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. I am doing pretty great myself. Can't and once it's refreshed properly and we get ready, I'll start the timer, which is right below the camera, and we'll have everything all synced up for you guys. Keep meaning to watch that series too. Circular still do not reimagine classics. I still actually want to see her. I say Ursula, Cruella. Okay, now that's sent out. Perfect. Uh, all right. Can messages from the other platforms. Cool. Everything's working. Everything's working. It's what we like to see. I'm honestly just waiting for my Disney Plus to update, and then we get to go. It's weird how I do not actually see it just yet. Fancy Nancy. Bad Batch. Monsters at Work. Turner Huge. Short Circuit. Legends. Mrs. Doubtfire, great movie. High School Musical. Widow. Oops. Because weird, I really do not see it in mine. Like, I don't know why I don't. And this is the current Disney Plus app. But I don't see it. Marvel live actions and specials. Maybe it's down here. Because there's WandaVision, Loki, and Humans, explained. No, expanding. How many times I gotta refresh? I see no people saying it's not on there yet either, so I'm like, it's not just me. Because as soon as we do that, as soon as we can freaking start. Come on, man. Let's check go to Originals tab. It's weird because I really do not see it. Shorts, specials. Oh, let me check one person's stream. What up, 40? What's up, brother? Thank you. Appreciate you. Also, I know you said about the congratulations. If you notice, there's different things you can do now. We have the join button. So a version of subs for here, which is pretty freaking dope. We got it's growing over here. It's growing over here. But we got the super chats popping, so that's cool. I wish they had where you can do shout out like actual proper shout outs like how they have it on other platform. That would be dope. But it's a growing process. It's growing. Thank you, brother. Did you just get from work? It's a watch party, not a talk party. I'm just waiting for mine to update because mine don't have it just yet. I don't have it. I don't know why, but I don't have it. There it is. Now it's there. All right. Freak. Took forever, but it did it. Okay. So the first episode is called Captain Carter, Where the First Avenger. Not she is, but where the first Avenger. Um, but man, it's here. We're gonna get it cracking. So I kind of got a free day off. Was supposed to be do jury duty, but they only needed 48, and they summoned 248. So, oh, that's what's up. He said cornballs. That's what's up that they got canceled. Worked out in your worked out in your favor. Okay. I've done as soon as I turned 18, I had to do jury duty. Like as soon as I turned 18, I was like, what kind of? I was supposed. I knew people that had been in their 40s and 50s and never did jury duty, but I got the letter. I got the letter literally like 2 weeks after I turned 18. I was like, yeah, I was waiting for me to turn 18. It was an interesting case though. Okay, like we've been doing, we let the timer go for 10 seconds, and at the 10-second mark, we start the actual show on Disney Plus, so we can all be tough, exactly, so we can all be synced up together. So once we hit to the actual 10-second mark, then we will start the first episode of the What If series. In two, one, let's go. Mm-hmm. If I would know you was off earlier when I got up, I did like a recording. I could have we could have ransom up Apex. I love the intro. Yeah, I started playing again. Just I've been running a lot of arenas or randoms, but I played a lot with some friends last night and met another new streamer. But it was pretty fun. Trying to see, there's was too busy playing 2K and watching baby girls. No comments. Hey, Red Skull. I know you fancy the yellow million Mexican. The quality of the cartoon looks so fire. I love it. I like this cartoon style. Hmm. Peggy was like, I'm not letting this fool loose. Oh. So you didn't want to do it because a female? Oh, okay, okay. I see how it is. Did you find any new baby girls? 40? Oh, yeah, some more deal, huh? Yeah, she got taller. Man, yet I'm still looking. Military politics is always BS. Dude, shout out, please. You want a shout out, please? Take a minute to so, a Tinder account. How do you pronounce your name? Wow, that was quite sexist. But how you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you type it the way you want it to be pronounced, I will give you a shout out. There's they're single letters, so AMJYN. You just say it like that, just like that. Cause I was thinking if you had an I in front of it, I would be like I am Jin, but you said it's single letters. What's up? What's up, Basil? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Twat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you guys can see, there's a timer below the camera. It's the current mark we are at right now in the show. If you're watching, let me know what you guys think of the art style. Do you like it? I like this What If already. I was already a big fan of Peggy Carter, and the TV series is actually really good. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's so worth it. The Tesseract, I love your channel. Thank you. You don't know how much that means. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. The channel has definitely grown quite a bit in the last 3, 4 months, and it's been pretty freaking amazing. The Tesseract. Like, what was that? Did y'all hear the laugh in the background, or that's somebody else's? That's somebody else's stream. Yeah, that's another stream. But I appreciate you. I did give you a shout out. I love your icon, Basil. Your avatar. Pop Stark is always feel like he's hitting on somebody. Okay. Yeah. See, the app I'm using, it just shows up as a YouTube thing, but on my page I can see it, and it looks like Loki. And it looks pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. The shield don't look too bad with the little British symbol on there. It's pretty dope still. Oh dang. That was a hell of a ricochet. Her suit's pretty dope. Superhero landing. Where where is your country? I am in the United States. Ugh, that's raw. She dipped she dipped the shoulder on a truck like, hey, let's go. So cool. Looks so freaking cool. Damn. That's so cool. I like this so much. She is putting hands on everybody. United States, damn sorry. She put down the shield and gave him some hands. Oh, oh. She put him to sleep with the one hand. Hey, Arlem. Soloff, huh? This is cool. Forty too funny. Once again, thank you guys for joining the stream. Truly appreciate you. Don't be afraid to talk unless you're just chilling and lurking and watching your own Disney Plus series. She put hands on everybody though. He said since today. Said, do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not. So he's in the technically first the first suit. Oh wow, that's cool. Come to India, bro. um, if I had the money, I would visit. It's a lot of places I want to visit. I actually have friends in that area, so from college, so I would love to visit there. What's up, Gear? Said please shout out Gear Up with Garang. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Said you said same 40? Yeah. We still we still got about 19 minutes left on the series episode. But welcome to the channel, Gear. I'm gonna call you Gear for short. What's up, 40? Yeah, I'm still watching right now. I got about 19 minutes left. It took a while for it to upload on my Disney Plus, so I'm halfway through right now. But so far, I love this, and I love how this is actually part of the MCU now because of the multiverse. So that's dope. Yes, of What If. I love this. You say what is? That's kind of a personal question. I mean, as of right now, because of COVID, I, bruh, if that was my monthly, oh, trust me, I'd have been out to visit you, even though you're not even that far away from me. We would kicked it and everything. They've been on me. Hella Twitch honey's. He's so silly, 40. So for you guys that don't know, I'm also uh content creator for Twitch as well. So that's what he's referencing. Red Skull official. He's back. All right, next question. What is your banking routing number? Say if you would like to, support the channel, there is a button down there with a dollar sign by the chat for super chats. You can definitely give super chats. My channel is now accessible through it for it now. You're like, yes, I do like Thor. How? What's up? Go cool. Go cool. You said how men episode? What are you exactly trying to say? I'm currently at 17 and it has about 16 left. So how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Say no, no. I'll just take your account and route numbers and deposit cash that way. Stop at 40. 40 so crazy. How minutes episode it is? It's the total episode. It says 33 minutes. Please wish happy birthday to Chris Hemsworth. Say happy birthday to Chris Hemsworth. Is it? It's actually his birthday. Okay, thanks. No worries. I I am from the United States. I currently live in the Texas area, but I'm from California. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Texas and Florida. Say, do you know Ma- Malayalam language? No, I do not. Only language I ever actually learned anything of was Spanish in high school, but I don't know. Once I went to actual class, it just what I learned from my friends just went out the window. And I used to know sign language. I did sign language in school in college. So in this episode, they lose they lose Steve. I wonder, are they gonna show that in detail? I love the fact that there's a multiverse and they can do all this craziness now. I think it's pretty dope. But once again, thank you guys for being here. Truly appreciate it. Uh, you said I will help you study Malayalam. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm gonna have to look it up, see the correct pronunciation. So I wonder if, in this essence, Steve is lost in the train explosion and not Bucky. So does Steve become the Winter Soldier? That'll be interesting. I see a baby girl, but then Ma's on active duty. What channel you looking at? What channel you lurking? Nice. That's dope animation right there. Oh, I like this. I like this so much. I need cosplayers to be Peggy Carter, aka Captain Britain. Oh, that was tight. In English, rice converts to shore. Ren theory. I don't think I've seen that person before. Maybe I have. I don't remember. That name doesn't sound familiar at all. But I get recommended majority female streamers. But I watch a lot of female streamers too, though. They usually have better, for the most part, they usually have better communities, not as toxic. Red Skull. I'm about to look that person up. 40. I followed her for a while, but rarely click because I'd be at work. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the second thing because of your time. You miss a lot of the people you would probably normally watch. Do you know chicken biryani? Yes, I do, which is really good. I used to work at Apple, and a lot of people that work there are from other countries, and we used to have oh, what the hell? Hold on, you guys. What is that? It's actually I wasn't expecting that, but yes, chicken biryani is. I love it. It's actually really good. Oh, damn! Wasn't expecting that. But she also got big hair today, so hey, I'm here today also. For earlier today, when I would normally be at work, I went on and like 12 or 13 people I follow for were on. Yeah, that's one thing I used to like about my old job because when I would be at work, none of my bosses would actually be there. They would come randomly because they didn't have to be there. Everything is self sustainable except the stuff that I did. There has to be somebody to do what I do. And and I used to have my phone and people I watched that would do the night shift. They'd do the night streams until like 7 in the morning. I can watch them because I had to be at work at 6 7 a.m. So I would start watching their streams and I would have my wireless headphones and my phone be sitting on the machines while working on the machines. Uh, and when I usually get off, all I can do is watch VODs. Oh yeah. Ew. This is cool. He said, I'm about to follow some Japan streamers. I actually follow a couple. I follow a couple. There's like one or two I actually follow on Facebook too, because my homeboy who used to stream on Twitch, he now streams on Facebook. You say Laura the Calamari. She and just chatting. Now I'm about to practice. Hey, if you can learn, it's dope. Oh, she chopped that thing all up. Where did she? Where did she go? Oh, wow. She went to 2012. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Good twist. Good job. in, will not interfere. The Watcher. So, are there any? Are they doing like any extra scenes, cut scenes in the trailers? I mean, uh, in the credits. I like that twist they did on the Captain Carter. I like that a lot. I like to call it Captain Brittany. It fits better, to be honest. But the way they wrote it makes sense. And even when we when we eventually end the story lose Steve Rogers because of the explosion, they could have went another route and actually made Steve Rogers the new Winter Soldier or a version of the Winter Soldier, which would have been crazy because he still would have got the serum. But probably because probably because they chose not to put him in that position with the suit, not the powers, and just focus on her. They made him just be a captive, which makes sense, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So I actually think I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But now, because of freaking Loki, this is canon. This is so canon. And because I have other person stream up that I was getting information from, just to make sure mine was working. Well, mine was the only one that wasn't working. He says that in in freaking Doctor Strange, that Captain Carter is probably going to show up, which is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's dope. I love how it says. I love when you look at the channel. It says it started 7 minutes ago. Oh, we started more than 7 minutes ago. Okay, so it's no end credit, or at least we don't. I don't see one. Um, you said she got off. No. I mean, no biggie. I'm gonna have to look. Let me see. I do have Twitch up currently. What was it? How do you type it? It's so crazy. I just constantly get, you know, text messages from TikTok all the damn time. Um, where'd you put it? Oh, okay, there. I thought I was spelling it wrong. Oh, 40. Okay, chat is stuck. Say, okay, so we can close this. We don't need the timer anymore. Hold on. Okay, now we close it. It's weird. Why did that pull up? Good choice, 40. That's me say it like that, but. Okay. I said Miss Fancy also has another one. What are you talking about, Miss Fancy? What's up? I'm Archie. I haven't seen you in a little while. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We just finished watching the first episode of What If, which actually I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed. I like how they flipped the script and Peggy Carter became Captain Captain Carter, aka Captain Britain to me. I like it. I like it. I like it. Been busy, man. It's all good. It's all good. I'm glad you're able to stop by right now. Hope everything's going well with you. Hope life is going well. You know. But I'm glad you're here. Like I said, hope everything's going well with you. Did you watch the series? And if you did, what did you think? It was a little strange for me, but I should have expected that as it different multiverses. Yeah, everything in What If is gonna be totally different. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of gotta put your normal thoughts of how the MCU is on the back burner and just kind of wait to see what they throw at you. Because it's really the What If series, the comic book series. There's so many different things that the different things is so it could be some minuscule and random to change everything. So I thought it was good. I thought it was good too. I really enjoyed it. And as far as it being a cartoon, I like the animation. It looks pretty fire, to be honest. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Those who are watching it. Also, wherever you're currently at. Let me. I didn't mean to do that. Let's close this. There we go. Okay. Well, does that say 1 point? Yes, it actually does. I do reactions, and a few of my recent reactions have done pretty well to the point where we have accumulated 1.5 thousand subscribers, which is freaking dope. Um, I'm ecstatic for it. We're sitting at 1.52, I believe. Um, and it's just been great. You know what I'm saying? It's just been really freaking awesome. The the love we've gotten off of some of these new videos has just been crazy. He said poggers, poggers. It's just been some of the. It's been crazy. So I think I joined at like 500. When you joined, it was because you joined during the last series, so we were close to like 620 maybe. Looks like you gotta do BTS more. Which I have, if you notice now, if you look at the playlist we have on the channel, there is a pure BTS playlist, and I have a playlist for BTS, a playlist for Shan Lu, who is a performer, dancer, and they've been getting a lot of requests for those videos, and people like to see the reactions I have for those videos. So if they like them and that's what they're requesting, I'll do it. I'm still going to do the other videos as well because I enjoy all the other trailers. I enjoy the Marvel, the DC, and just random movies. So, also, what's coming up next for me is I'm going to add the series for He-Man to to our YouTube. I'm probably going to do it like I did the WandaVision, where I watch and have pieces of it cut into the to the reaction. But um, it's gonna be something I want to do. I kind of waited till now to do it because there was so much negative and positive hype behind the series that I kind of wanted to get away from everybody else's point of view. Just do it on my own time. So I want to do a couple of them for the channel. Maybe the whole first season. We'll see. I'm not sure how many episodes there are, but it's a cartoon that I grew up with, and it's one of my favorite cartoons. Um, so, so when, so when it came out, the craziness that came with it has made me not. It made me to the point where I'm like, okay, if I go in with all this noise around me, I'm gonna go in with a biased personality, and I didn't want to do that. So it looks like you gotta do BTS. Oh yes, I will be doing. I will be definitely doing more BTS because I'm actually enjoying those videos, and I'm learning a lot about the people who do that, do the music. The cloud is astronomical. Said those BTS fans take it seriously. Yes, they really do. And the coolest thing about the army, that's what they call them. That's what they're called. The BTS supporters is called the army. But the coolest thing about them is they so down to earth. You know, like when you do a reaction, for the most part, 99% of them are super positive, super like um, communicative, and then they talk about why they like them, how long they like them. That you get sometimes their point of views on what made them like them. You know, because sometimes BTS for them has taken them out of a dark spot, or just helped them in enjoying music more. I spoke to a woman that sent me a message. She was in her 70s, and she's like, she loves BTS now because grandkids listen to it, and she happened to hear it, and they kind of interested to it, and she's like super fan now. Which is, I think, if you can have a fan base that ranges from the super young to the experienced, you know what I'm saying, in age, I think that's dope. That's a lot for your character, your music, and just who you are as people. I think that's dope. That's freaking amazing. So, you know, to be honest, is BTS was not actually it's funny, somebody just responded to one of the videos. BTS is it wasn't one of the groups that I originally ever thought about listening to because I felt like it might not have been my top of speed. But now listening to it and reading explanations behind the music and getting to know like the actual breakdowns of some things, it's interesting because I actually did. So we have debuting tomorrow, premiering tomorrow. We have a video that will be premiering for the breakdown of one of my most recent BTS reactions, which is for Sugar's, aka August D's, They Shweta video, and I did a kind of a explain video for it, and it's pretty fun and cool what I learned from there. So I thought it was pretty dope. Let's see, I can close this now because Disney Plus just froze. But yes, BTS fans, the army, they're no joke, but they're super supportive and they're dope. So I see Ready Set Geek, and that wasn't there before. Is that the sponsor? No, Ready Set Geek is so. So one thing I always wanted to do is get into a podcast, and so as of right now, the reason why you'll see that on some of my lives is Ready Set Geek is going to be the name of the podcast, and I have two people that will be doing stuff with in the future. Currently, they both just got new employment, so they can't be up late to do these videos. Actually, one of them is probably up, but he can't just sit at a computer. You know what I'm saying? Because he works in the store. So because he works in the store, he can't just sit there and do a reaction or do a watch log or do a to talk about it. So it's not necessarily a sponsor. It's just you know, it's a future thing, and I want to start placing its name around so people can get used to seeing it. And so when it comes out, they'll be like, okay, you know, they'll know. So I think you mentioned that before. Yes. Yeah. So Do okay. So if you hear and you watch the What Ifs, and you've watched, I'm assuming the Loki series, and you've watched maybe the Captain America series, and you watched um, the WandaVision, are you a comic book reader, an avid reader, or are you just interested in the movies? That's the question. That's what I'm curious and I would like to know. See, I wish they released What If daily. Oh, that'll be dope. But then, they can't build up the hype for it better. You know what I'm saying? So it they doing it like it's a series. So they're doing like a true serial where just like TV before we had online streaming. If it was a serial, it was like episode either once a week or once a month, depending on what type of serial it was. So that's just how it started. That's just how it's always going to be, really. They can do the binge worthy stuff, but it's usually hype for one day, and then the hype dies out after about 6 to 7 days. But when you have it in a serial format, you get that main hype, and it goes for a couple of days, and it dies out, and it comes back up, and it goes for a couple of days, dies down, come back up. So that keeps you that keeps you in the in the light in this light like with the rest of the stars. I watch every Marvel movie besides Deadpool and read some comics online, but more of the movies and rest is through a lot of research. What up, Walk In? How you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Let me actually. I wonder, can I do a shout out on here? Well, let me do it. Oh, I can do it on here though. Let's see if this will work. Wait, how's everything going with you, Walking? Did you get everything situated with the new stream? Oh, it worked. All right, I can do it from here now. Fire. Yeah, so Walking, we just actually completed. I don't know if you watch Marvel DC movies, but the What If series just started, and the first episode just premiered at 2 a.m. about 1:50, and I used to do a watch along for all the series on Marvel, and we might. The plan actually is possibly to come back tomorrow because I didn't realize that the Titan series starts tomorrow. Also, Stargirl started today, which I didn't even know. See, I didn't remember her series started today. So that's another episode we got to do. Um, you say, yeah, still can't figure out why the stream couldn't hear y'all on game chat. Oh, like I said, I know it's a slight difference for Xbox and for PlayStation. For PlayStation, if I do this whole stream setup with the camera and the mic, it changes where all of a sudden you can't hear the people because of what's plugged in and all that other stuff. Hold on. There is. Okay, pause that. But check out just go on Google and do a search, and in your search ask that specific question. Why is this not happening during this? You know what I'm saying? And it'll pull up, different things like Reddit and YouTube, and that'll give you some of your best answers to kind of decipher what your problem is. Because that's how, for most of us console streamers, that's the best way to figure out anything. Because even if you go to, if you have a problem with Elgato, if you go to Elgato, they don't really have answers for console. They have answers for PC because nobody really cares about the console, even though console makes up about 90% of all gamers in the world. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. They still don't. It's still not about us. Hey, I'm gonna head out. I just wanted to check in when I had some time. Thank you watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget, like I said, got a bunch of new videos, so check them out. Also, long as wake up in the morning and I'm physically able, we'll be back here for sure, next Tuesday to do well next Wednesday morning, Tuesday night to do it again. And then, like I said, I'm gonna check tomorrow, and I might just do a watch along for the Titans series. I think Titans starts tomorrow, August the 12th, And like I said, I might just do a video for. I might just do a regular video for Stargirl because I actually watched the first season of Stargirl, liked it, enjoyed it. It was different, um, different series than all the rest of the CW shows, but I liked it. But in Titans, seen all the Titans. Can't wait till this season come up, and I'm hoping they do it a certain way and don't go too much of forcing Batman on everybody because that's not what the show is about. But we'll see. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, walking. Are you streaming right now, or are you just kind of out and about on the channel? I mean, on Twitch. Just are you just watching? That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, did not mean to do that, but cool. Did you put? Have you played any more Apex today? He said, "What's up, Lucky? How you doing? Has it come out already? Yes, it has. It came out and has officially probably been on the website for about an hour and maybe 2 minutes. So check your Disney Plus. It took mine's a few minutes to update and upload, so it wasn't when everybody else started their watch alongs at 2. Mine wasn't on there right away, so I had to wait till about 2:05. So check yours and make sure. You said it's 1 a.m. for me. Oh yeah, it's 3 a.m. for me. But yeah, Lucky, check your Disney Plus if you have it, and if you don't see it, close it completely and then open it and refresh it, and it should be there. All right, thanks. No worries, no worries. Thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate you. And once you watch it, let us know what you thought. I actually really enjoyed the first episode. But I don't know how to explain how I have my stream set up well. What do you mean? You mean like to explain to me, or what are you referencing so I can understand better? Okay, like how to just kick me out of the stream. Is it because I'm not using the capture card? Yeah, it's definitely. I knew it was doable minus the capture card, but I hadn't personally done it unless I did it with the app that was in the PlayStation. Because in the PlayStation, you can just sign into an app in the PlayStation and stream from there to Twitch or to YouTube or to whatever at the time Mixer when a Mixer still existed. He said not 3 a.m. 40. Be quiet, craziness. You act like you don't be up at this time already. I don't know what that password was. Don't forget to stream elements. Thank you, stream elements, for reminding people. Don't forget to sub to the channel. It's just the scariest hour of the day. Why is 3 a.m. the scariest hour of the day? I'm hiding under my bed sheets. I'm so wrong with you. You have no sense. I don't remember what this damn information was on his phone. That's how you know when you have too many profiles. Excuse me. Because you can't remember to sign in for one of them. So I need to look into the old email. So I have Xbox console companion app on my laptop. I stream my Xbox screen to my laptop. Oh, you screen, so it's an actual screen share. Interesting. If you look on, Twitch, let me see if I remember where it's at. Let's see, go into the settings, maybe. If you go into your settings, no, not settings. I can't see it from there. Go to, click into channel. So, no, not channel either. Creator dashboard. Sorry. So on the creator dashboard, when you look at the trying to remember where it's at. Oh, streaming tools. I should be in streaming tools, right? Yeah. If you look in actual basic streaming tools, they show you, OBS and stream out OBS and live stream, and one of them is either the Twitch Studio Beta or it's one of them. You don't need a graphics card at all to do. It allows you to set up a stream, and they help you with like overlays and stuff like that. It's one of these. I read it a while ago, and I was like, man, why didn't it have this on the app on the program when I started streaming like forever ago? Maybe it's the Gamecaster one. Overlay making a perfect solution. Create professional live streams for your browser. Second device, customize your broadcast as your branding, leadership. No downloads required. Oh, I read about Melon. I think Melon is owned by Streamlabs, but it's actually supposed to be really, really good. I would say because you don't have a graphics card, check out those other streaming tool apps and see which one might actually help you, and it might eliminate the issue that you're having. Because the issue you're having has to do something with that. It has to do something with the fact that you're mirroring your Xbox. I have a feeling it has something to do with that. So once again, if you go into if you pull up Twitch on your laptop, go into your career dashboard. On the left hand side, it's about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th item down from where it says career dashboard. It'll say streaming tools, and now it will pull up about 8 different streaming options for streaming on Twitch. And either Twitch Studio or either Gamecaster or Melon is one of the ones that I read about before I seen it was here, where it says it eliminates the idea of having to have a graphics card for beginning streamers. Now, of course, as you grow, you need things because you're gonna need them. Period. That's just all. That's just nothing you can do about that. Because even when you go to PC, you have to buy a graphics card to go into the PC. So, but I think it might be, like I said, Twitch Studio, Melon, or Gamecaster. Check those out. And of course, XSplit is the OG. XSplit been around since probably before OBS, or right when OBS got started. So you could definitely check that one out as well. But like I said, it's Twitch Studio, which is a new beta, and I think it's because it's really built for newcomers, that it makes the issue of not having a graphics card kind of takes that out of the situation. Because before, if you didn't have a graphics card, you just had to stream with your PlayStation stuff on the side of the screen. People can see the count, the number, see the comments and all stuff, unless you took the comments off. Same thing for Xbox, but it's different. Oh, also, if I don't turn on my mic before I stream, my Xbox screen to my laptop, my in-game mic doesn't work. That sucks. Because something like that you can easily forget, and you would have to actually stop stream, close it, and start. Then open your mic, turn your mic on, and then start stream back up. That's kind of a sucky byproduct of that. But I mean, that's not your fault. That's just the system. What's funny is with PlayStation, Xbox, and whatever gaming system is going to come out in the future, you should already have like everything should be this quick plug and play. You should be able to just do everything very simple. Especially now when we have cross-platform, so it's like you don't have. What are you worrying about now? Like there's official cross-platform, so nothing's gonna get stolen, nothing's gonna get taken. We all know we don't care. We just try to play games and stream. I think I have to use a headset connected to my PC. Before when I first started, now that you say that, when you would do stuff the way I'm doing now with the PlayStation, because I usually use PlayStation to stream. Um, that was the comment that you needed two microphones, which you still need two microphones. And so what people were doing was, so for PlayStation, you have a microphone plugged into your PlayStation. Sorry, I'm hitting the camera, and then you have your regular microphone that's plugged into the laptop or your tower, whatever you have. And the mic that's plugged into the PlayStation is what I was talking to you in Levels on yesterday when we were streaming. And the mic that I'm talking to you now is this mic. You know what I'm saying? If you can see it, it's kind of hard to see right there. But yeah, right there is this mic. And this mic goes to the stream. So anybody who's in the stream, you hear me through this specific mic. But when you listen to the gaming, it's through this other mic I have. And actually, it's not. Yeah, so it's like this little mic here. It's like a little desktop mic. It's dirty, but you put it once I turn the PlayStation on. I can mute it. I can mute it here. There's lights. It flashes, all kind of stuff. But that mic is what I use for when I talk to you guys on the PlayStation. So, because before, if I had, if I was streaming, and before I had this, I just had my headset. And so I just spoke through the headset mic and spoke to the guys whoever I was playing with when the original OG Fortnite days, and this sound that you got to hear, you would be able to hear the chat and the people I'm talking to and all that stuff. But once you went to this other setup with OBS, because of how the PlayStation works, the signals that it sends out once you have that graphic card, it literally cuts off your party chat, which does not make any sense. But it's a proprietary technical issue that PlayStation created. It shouldn't have been the issue, but they created an issue. So to get around that for PlayStation is freaking they created Elgato created it's all stuck. Created this chat link. So when I'm playing off stream, this is plugged into here, and it's plugged into the Elgato card. So not only can you guys hear me, but the stream can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any sense. So now that I have my stuff set up better on my laptop, I can actually the headset is plugged into this. I can actually unplug this and I plug it into the laptop. And then they can, because this is here, they can still hear you guys. And because this is plugged in there, I can hear everything. The stream, the notifications, everything. So it's stupid. And that damn little cord that breaks so easy is a $10 cord. Yeah, go figure. You said, I think I have to use a headset. Okay, well, he said, yeah. Yeah, that's how I have it. So I should use a USB mic on an Xbox. You could, yeah. That's all this is, man. It's a USB. It's a USB business tabletop mic, and I got on Amazon. The company's called Jounivo, Jounivo, and I got it for $10. and I've been using this for about a year. It's great. It doesn't get any real wear and tear because you barely just press a button to mute it. So last night when we were playing, I went to the bathroom, press the button, mute it, keep pushing. um, what's up, the Chosen? This was a lame as fuck, especially since Loki was the last show. How do you figure that was lame? See, here it is. When people who are so one dimensional in their thoughts come into a stream that's pretty much a positive stream, and you talk like that about some of the series that's you barely seen the first episode. That episode was actually pretty good. It was well written. It was entertaining. Of course, it wasn't as explosive as you wanted to be because not the MCU. It's a cartoon. It's a what if series, so it's not something you would normally get. So just be happy that you're still getting it. It's dope. Don't come in and complain. Come on, man. Don't be that way. But I would say walking, if you have the funds to do it, you definitely can check for it. Like I said, it's only a $10 purchase. And if it doesn't work, you just have an extra mic. But it's USB, and mine's plugged right in. I have a base that my PlayStation sits in. It has a fan on it that blows air into the PlayStation to help keep it cool. You said I didn't think it was bad, but going from Loki to this is kind of depressing. I'm sorry. But see, that's the thing. When you watch a series or a movie that's built into a universe, even with DCU, just because the previous episode or previous series or previous movie was really good and a well thought out storyline, doesn't mean what's coming next is going to be that exact same thing. You have to go into the next situation with a clean slate, clean mind, and a fresh eyes, because you never know what you're going to get. This is literally giving you the What If series, and I don't know if you've ever read it, and What If series sometimes it's just minuscule changes in the universe, in the multiverse, that change the storyline. Just like with this one, Peggy stays in the room. So is it just the fact that she stays in the room where the experiment takes place is what changed it, or is there something else? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would assume is just the fact that she decided to stay in the room this one time. So but I appreciate you for apologizing for negativity, and it's okay to come in and not like something, but not say, oh, it was weak, because I don't think it was weak. Or lame. I didn't think it was lame. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. But also, I'm a big ass kid, so for me, the fact that we're able to get all these stories, you guys have to remember, when I was a kid, this was not none of this stuff. None of our stuff looked like this. If you would have seen the first version of Fantastic Four, the real first version, not the one with Chris Evans, the real first version of the Fantastic Four. You go watch that first version of Fantastic Four and then complain about the Chris Evans Fantastic Four. Because right now, the Chris Evans Fantastic Four, yes, with Jessica Alba, is probably the best version that we have. Because people be like, oh, that was terrible. Yeah, but did you see the original? Just like the original Captain America. Not Chris Evans Captain America, but the original version of Captain. There has been 2 or 3 versions of Captain America that has been on TV screens and movies. Yes. There has been multiple. Chris Evans was born to play that role. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who was supposed to be. Robert Downey Jr. was born to be Iron Man. That's who he was meant to be. They have the same actual addictions in real life. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the first version of Iron Man that I seen was in a cartoon, and it was very bad. The cartoon was very bad. It's actually on. Is it on here on Disney Plus? No, they don't have those. Some of those that they are really really bad, they don't have them. Like the original Fantastic Four, it's not on Disney Plus. No, but you can find it. You can find it. It's horrible. I think it was when they made it. The movie was made to keep the licensing, because in the beginning, if you know the story, then you cannot listen to it. But at the beginning, Marvel was on the verge of bankruptcy and not being here tomorrow, basically, because there was no money. Comic books weren't really selling. The only comic book that really was really selling in the 70s and 80s was Superman. And the only comic book that ever gave it competition for a while was Shazam, and that's the reason why Shazam was under the DC banner, because DC sued the writers of Shazam for property, for you know intellectual property theft. That's how everything kind of happened. So Shazam pretty much got bullied into becoming part of DC. Do you think they might make canon MCU movies if this show is a hit? Well, I mean, everything that we've seen so far has been canon from the TV shows. So right now, you mean are they gonna make these into TV shows, like live action shows? Probably not. That's why they're doing cartoons, because it's so much easier to get stuff done, even though it probably costs about the same. You know what I'm saying? Now, because of technology. But you might get, oh, this animated is canon. Like, all this is canon. So you might get some future episodes that might just go more in depth on certain things. Like, you know, I don't know if they're gonna do animated canon movies, because Marvel's movies, this is Marvel's movies have not always been good. They've been entertaining to watch, but story wise, they have not been good. DC animated, by far, is superior. I mean, they have so much better writing in the animated movie houses. But this could lead to there being animated movies as canon. It's very possible, because this will allow them to do things that they have never been able to do and that they wanted to do, especially when it comes to like Incredible Hulk. Because if you do an animated version, I know it's still the least of the name, but you can probably do more with it, and you have more leeway. And I kind of think in the in what's the word, I kind of think that I think it's Sony that has the leasing for Hulk, right? Is it Sony? I think he'll be coming back to Marvel sooner than later, because they've been so lax with allowing Kevin Feige to do pretty much whatever he wants with the character for the most part. They've been wanting to do a movie, but they just haven't been able to because of Sony. I think it's Sony, right? I can't remember. I know, I honestly think it's Sony. I can't. No, it's not Sony. Now I'm thinking it's not Sony, because Sony is just Spider Man. Maybe it's Paramount. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyways, but it could lead to longer form animated stories, which could be movies or could just be longer shorts, where it's not, because this was 30 minutes, so it could lead to a 45-minute piece, or even it could lead to a full movies. What I was thinking is they might make a animated movie that's canon in the main MCU timeline, like maybe instead of the aging actors, they make an animated Hank Pym prequel movie. That's very possible, especially because we already technically have Hank Pym. So doing a movie about him in the original Ant-Man, which could lead to so many other areas. But the only thing, my biggest that's one of my biggest problems I've had with the MCU. Ant-Man should have probably came out during right. Ant-Man should have probably came out after um after the first Avenger movie. Not first Avenger, but Captain America's first Avenger movie. Because then they could have told the story of him and Janet Van Dyne actually creating the Avengers, because they're like the founding members of the Avengers. I think, of course, with movies and TV shows, things change and ideas, but it just would have been cool. But I understand why they didn't do it. I understand that, because who would have went to go see an Ant-Man film back then when you just had Captain America and it's before Iron Man? So I don't know, like, who would have seen it? You know what I'm saying? Even though story wise it would have been dope. But the first Ant-Man is like one of my favorites. I love the first Ant-Man. I like the second one, but the first one was one of my favorites. I love the fact that it's not your typical comic book movie, and that's pretty much why I like it so much. It's literally a heist film. You know what I'm saying? And just like with Black Widow is not a comic book movie. Black Widow is an espionage. It's a James Bond film, and I like it because even if you look at the beginning of the movie starts out like a James Bond film. The music, the way it's done, the um, different scenes they show you, it's like a James Bond film. Ragnarok, I love Ragnarok. Ragnarok was dope. I thoroughly enjoyed Ragnarok so much to the point where I was happy when they gave him a fourth movie because he wasn't supposed to get a fourth movie. Ragnarok's supposed to be one and done, but the fact that he got a fourth, I'm with it. Now the fact that they're going Love and Thunder, I haven't read that arc, so I'm not too familiar with it. I mean, probably wouldn't have been where I would want to go with it, but I'm okay because I know. I mean, of course, if you're fans of the products, you know that pretty much everybody except maybe like Robert Downey Jr. doesn't want to put down the suit. Like Chris Hemsworth, he's like, I want to do Thor forever. Even Chris Evans, as much as politics, and he's like, oh, this is my last movie. He has said on so many occasions he could do Captain America until he dies. Like he that's how much he loves the character. Even he's like they even make jokes of him being truly 70 years old doing Captain America. Not Tom Hiddleston, Tom Holland. Even though he's super young, it's his favorite character, his favorite thing to act in Spider-Man films. So my top three are Infinity War, Ragnarok, and Homecoming. Yeah, Homecoming. Okay, so not Homecoming, but the first Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man with Tom Holland, is what birthed this channel. Just if not for that first movie, I wouldn't even probably be on YouTube right about now. I probably let's take that back. I wouldn't have been on when I was. I'll say that. But that movie pretty much started this channel. Do the actors love the characters or the paychecks? I mean, let's be honest. The biggest paycheck is Robert Downey Jr. He gets the bulk of the money whenever he's on screen, and it makes sense. He's if not for him, MCU would not be here. But I mean, just imagine you get to do something you truly enjoy, and not only that you enjoy it, you you enjoy this one facet so much more that the paycheck just makes it amazing. Because they're all actors. They enjoy acting. They love acting. So just imagine if you get to act the character you probably either always wanted to act, or when you didn't know you wanted to act this character, and then when you finally got the job, it became something that you truly love. And so that is a reward in itself. Seeing people's faces is a reward in itself. And then the fact that you get a fat paycheck that take care of you and your family for life, who wouldn't want that? You know what I'm saying? It's like for people who do YouTube and Twitch and Facebook gaming and all these other platforms, TikTok. We all do it because we enjoy it. But to be able to make a paycheck and live off of it and still be able to do just this, that's amazing. So of course you would. That's like irrelevant. Of course you would love the check. Paychecks would be lovely. That's just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest about it. But I mean, I understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? But I really, yeah. So like I said, when it comes to these movies, give them a chance, give them a break because they're so different than what you would normally get and what has been presented in the past. Like people don't understand. Like when the first Tobey Maguire movie came, Spider Man, I was ecstatic. I was excited, flabbergasted to finally see him on the screen. But I will tell you this: when I seen Tom Holland don the suit for the first time in Civil War, I was like, "Wow, that's Spider Man." Because, like I said, me being the age I am, I've seen all of them, even the stuff that a lot of young people ain't never seen before, like the Japanese Spider Man. Have you seen that? That was a TV show. Have you seen? I've seen the spider bike the real life spider bike. I've seen the Spider Man with the spider bike that goes up the walls. Like I've seen that. I've seen Captain America with the original bike that's actually red, white, and blue. I've seen that. And as a kid, you're enamored with it. But technology for us was different. We didn't have what people have nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like I would tell some of my friends I stream with, if Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff existed when I was in high school or even before when I was younger, I know what I've been doing. Like I already know that, but that stuff didn't exist for me. So that's why you have so many old heads that do YouTube channels and do stuff where we talk about comics, we talk about movies, TV shows, because it's stuff we would have. We this it's what we enjoy. My three least favorite movies are Captain Thor 2, Captain Marvel, and Incredible Hulk. Which Incredible Hulk? Because the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk I actually liked a lot. The others were too cartoony. You know what I'm saying? Apple Juice. Can anyone send me a link to watch it? To watch one for free? Unfortunately, Apple Juice, I don't have a link for a free one, but um, I know for sure you can find it. There's always ways that you can find it, but I definitely don't have a link for a free one. You just gotta be persistent, I guess. I can't just be on my live telling you to go bootleg the TV show. But I know there's opportunities out there. Um, but so and then Captain Marvel, I did not hate it like so many people. So many people hate it. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate Captain Marvel. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I sat in the movie and actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed Captain Marvel more than the first Justice League. And I know people will be like, "What?" Yes, the Justice League I did not enjoy. I fell asleep in the movie theater twice. I I felt so bad that I went back. I paid to go back a second time and fell asleep again. Then when it came out and they had the director's cut, I bought it so my son could watch it and fell asleep on that. I have not watched the first one all the way through because to me it's that boring. Um, wait, I know a website. It's called. Okay, I think it will come out in the morning. Probably if it's like if they probably doing it like a lot of other websites, it'll probably be out in the morning. Do you like Loki and Civilization? It didn't really bother me. I had no issues with it. Um, it it was more funny to me. It was more funny that he only really truly loves himself. That's really what that's saying because it's the only other person he really really loved besides his mother was actually Thor. Not saying he did not like his father. He did love his father, but he truly loves himself. You know what I'm saying? But I liked Loki. Loki was good. Now, for me, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed. I searched what if thing. That's very possible. That is very possible. The internet has all kind of crazy stuff, bro. But Falcon and Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That episode, that series was great for me. It spoke to a lot of things for me. I know a lot of people didn't like it because it spoke about political issues, but at the same time, if you didn't like that, then you shouldn't like Captain America. You shouldn't like Superman. You shouldn't like Batman because they all have talked about political issues. And the fact that they took a real world stance in this TV show, I loved it. So it hit me personally in a different way. So I freaking loved it. So that is my actual favorite right now. Mm, okay. You said at first I thought the Sylvie and Loki thing were weird at first, but during the blanket scene, I was like, yeah, I mean, yes, because initially you're thinking like this is kind of weird because it's literally yourself, but at the same time, it's a whole different person. It's a whole different being. It's a whole different family. Even though that's not a good excuse, but still, it was cute. It was definitely cute. You in the way they wrote it, it wasn't like it didn't feel forced. It didn't feel like they were doing something to make people happy that wanted to happen. You know, like in Falcon Winter Soldier when they um, people were saying, "Oh, Bucky and Falcon should be boyfriends." Why? That doesn't make any sense. There was you never got that vibe throughout any of the TV show. It doesn't make any sense at all. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but it doesn't make sense. My favorite part about Falcon Winter Soldier was the end of episode 4. Is that the reveal? I have to let me pull it back up. Is that the reveal for? Let's close that. Hold on, you guys. There we go. There we go. It's me, Wario. See, but he didn't cut off his head though. He just hit him because they said that he didn't cut his head off. But the best part about that scene was just you knew at that moment. You knew at that moment that's not Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Like you know at that moment that's not Captain America. He became that character he's supposed to be. But in that series, one of my favorite scenes. Let me see, which one was it? It's in the beginning of. Oh, that's loud. It's in the beginning of basically the warehouse fight scene. Um, the warehouse fight scene just was off the chain. It was wrong. Beginning episode 5, Truth, and then when the Dora Milaje showed up and put their hands on him, that was fire. I was like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Got the beta. Oreo, thank you for the 28-month subscription. Thank you for the reset. I appreciate you. I'm off to bed, but want to send my love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hope you get some good night's sleep. Walking, you said you got the beta for which game? Maybe you said something earlier. Let me see. I don't see it. But thank you, Oreo. I appreciate you so much for the sub. 28 months. That's so crazy to see that long. But walking, when you get a chance, let me know. Let me know. Oh, sorry. Oh, Twitch Studios. Okay, okay, okay. I was just about to type your name. Yeah, test it out and see. You never know. It might be something that you can utilize where the mirroring that you're doing with the Xbox, you might not need to do anymore. How does Peggy arrive at the Shield facility 70 years later? Through the Tesseract. She actually goes into the Tesseract, and when you see, I'm assuming you saw it, but it's she was stuck in the Tesseract. So when they were doing experiments on the Tesseract, that's where she came from. Just like how the Soul Stone, you can actually be in the Soul Stone. You can be in the Tesseract as well. Tesseract is dealing with time and space because it's like a great energy of time and space. But what's up, Chima? Shazabe? Shazabe? Tima? Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome to the channel. And once again, big thank you to everybody who has shown up for the stream. I truly appreciate you guys. And just also heads up, we have officially been accepted to the YouTube Partner Program. And as you can see on the very bottom, we now have the ability to do super chats. And there will be also a membership platform set up for YouTube, just like it is set up for Twitch, and soon for Patreon. Because there's going to be some videos that I have been wanting to do that I cannot do on the YouTube platform because they're going to get blocked. So I'm going to do them either on Patreon or, depending on how fan base is on the copyrighted materials, on Fanbase, yeah, the Fanbase app. See, did you hear the description of all the What If episodes? No, I have not. I know that certain people are showing up, certain characters showing up, but I have not gotten any descriptions. I heard that the second and third episode, if you like first episode, I heard the second, third episode is going to be crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. The one I'm looking forward to the most is Doctor Strange versus Evil Doctor Strange. Now I have heard that the Doctor Strange one is supposed to be off the chain. I have heard that, whereas like it's supposed to be one of the better episodes in the entire series. And I think they also were saying that it's going to be one of the more emotional episodes, which may not be more so than the Chadwick Boseman T'Challa, aka Star Lord episode, being that everything that he will be doing or that he did in this series is the last things he's ever recorded. And I believe that his voiceover work shows up in 4 different episodes. That's what I heard or read somewhere. We'll try later, but my fiance doesn't want me doing it while she's trying to sleep. Oh, I understand. That's understandable. I know you said she wasn't feeling well, so, it's nothing but love. Respect the privacy, respect the time and the quiet. But yeah, definitely, definitely check out, because that could be something that could solve that problem for you. You know what I'm saying? It's so cool because right now, CPU is doing really well right now. That's really good. You said they described the Doctor Strange episode as a tragic love story. So it must have something to do with what's the name's character, the nurse. I forget her name, but it must have something to do with her. Not that it's going to be a love story, but it's going to have the same emotions, which I understand, which makes sense. But she's probably intertwined in there. Because, before he becomes Doctor Strange, he only really cares about himself. Basically, that's all he cares about. He cares about his hands, his, the work he does, but he only cares about himself. And, losing the ability to properly use his hands in his science is pretty much what caused him to be able to really show real feelings for a girl. All right, good night, bro. I gotta go. It was nice talking to you. Thank you, Chosen. It was nice talking to you as well. I will definitely. The plan is to be here for next Wednesday morning. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if you were here, but I believe that the Titan series starts tomorrow. And I might do another watch along for the Titan series. So look out for that. I'm not sure. Maybe I wonder if it's already up. Let's just look. Because I said that it's either 11th or 12th. I think it's the 12th, so it might not be there. They could just have a placeholder for the series location like they do with Disney. But once again, thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you for coming by the channel. Like I said, the plan is to be here for next Wednesday morning for the next series in What If, the next episode. And then if, never seen that. Oh, Streambot. And if they're doing a serial version for Titans, which is the episode every week, I might just do the same thing for Titans and just be on again back to back Wednesday, Tuesday. So that's the plan. Wait, why is that showing like that? Oh, there we go. I thought my Twitch was messed up, but no, it's just me. Okay, HBO. Is Hard Knocks in Dallas again? Okay. Okay. Nope, we don't see it just yet. So they still have Titans season 1 and 2. If you have not watched Titans season 1 and 2, it's actually pretty good. It's fun, dark, got some great moments. What is this? But it's actually really, really good. Oh, this is the most recent trailer. Okay. So, like I said, I would like to do season 3 for Titans. I think that would be cool. Might even do the next Doom Patrol because I watched all Doom Patrol as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Never seen that. Titans. All right. Good night, bro. Okay. All right. Once again, thank you, Chosen, for being here. I appreciate you. Hope to see you again. Oh, I'm so close to affiliate. What's so close? Like how close are you? That's not bad. 12 more followers. Are you on um like YouTube? I'm not YouTube. Are you on Twitter, Instagram, or even YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can definitely post videos, create other content on other platforms. Meet people, meet other streamers, meet other gamers. Have they can definitely give you a follow. Where he is. Maybe it is that one. I forgot I even had that email. I'm thinking about recording my streams and putting them on YouTube. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I currently, before I took the break from streaming because of all the weather crap that happened, um, I was I was taking my full VODs. I have multiple channels on YouTube, but I do have one that's strictly the VODs, gaming VODs. That I think I'm trying to debate if I'm going to stream games to this channel or um or do it on my other channel. So I have an actual nonfiction gaming on YouTube, but it's nothing on there but just VODs at the moment. I've never went live on there. I don't even know if I can go live on it right now because you have to have certain numbers. But we'll try to grow that. But yeah, just you can post VODs, but also create like videos from your VODs and post those as well. Promote them on Twitter, promote them Instagram, promote them TikTok. TikTok could be a good way to do it too. I mean, if you're already on TikTok, you can just stream TikTok while you're playing to get people, so you can get people to come over too. This is not the right email. Maybe I don't know what email is supposed to be the one. Is it this one? See, my girl helps with that. She promotes me on there. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's cool. I mean, it's nothing wrong doing, having as many possible outlets as possible to get your information out there, your your likeness, your streams, your content, your personality. Um, I'm really trying to figure out. So I have a different account that I just stream to. Like when I do restream, I do it to Trovo just to put content over there on other platforms just to see what happens. And kind of a couple people to come by the stream, but I really cannot figure out which one it is, which email it is. I have to figure it out later. Yeah. When I first started on Twitch, I couldn't I still can't, but I couldn't do the shout out like how you type in a person name and give them a shout out on stream. I couldn't do it on my own platform. Don't know why. So I created another platform, another Twitch profile to pretty much give shout outs on. So when I come back to Twitch and you see it and you get a shout out by another person, it's probably my other channel. But I also have another channel that's in reference to the first Discord I created. So what I did was, well, me and a few other admins, we created another Twitch channel, basically for streamers. Whoever streamed, it would host their stream. So you weren't, you're being seen on your stream, but you're also being seen on another stream, another channel. So people who were following that Twitch could have access to you and see you on a different channel. And you never know, you might get a few people come by, say hello. It does happen. What time is it? 3:50. Yes. Well, I'm yawning. Excuse me. I kind of want to play some Overwatch. I mean, not Overwatch. Where did I come from? Kind of want to play freaking Apex, but probably not right now. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of know that there's some people doing explain videos and Easter egg videos for the what if. So I might wait. The series probably been off for about an hour. There's gonna be somebody that has made one already. So if I do this, are they really still in? The Senate is still there? Wow, that's surprising. It says live too, so they're still streaming. They're actually still in the Senate. They didn't go home. That's surprising. They're actually working for us, you guys. They're actually working for us. You said posture check. Oh, whew. Wow. I need to get a new chair. This one's starting to mess up. Also, thank you for the new follows from CM Spurlock as well as Walking, of course, and then SRS Real Gamer, and then of course Declan. Thank you for the 22 months resubscription, and that was last month from 40. The resub. He said, "I feel that some cheap and old chairs for me. Like, that's the chair you have is cheap and old. See, this is an office chair, and it's held up pretty good. But I'm a big dude, so of course chairs wear down a little faster for bigger people because it's just it is what it is. It's nothing crazy about it, but it's true. But the chair I had before, I still have them. I just don't use them in here, and they were just regular chairs with cushions, and after a while, my butt would be hurting. I'm like, man, I cannot stream anymore because my cakes hurt. There we go. So I know I eventually will need a new chair. Even though this chair it'll still work fine. But like the office chairs, it has like the little pressure that's on the base that keeps the chair up from going down. Over time, it starts to starts to lower itself. But that's just from use. And I specifically picked this chair because it's based off of like an 8 hour, 8 to 10 hour a day usage, and so that's why I picked this chair. Um, yes, I have to put a pillow on my office chair. Yeah, I haven't started putting pillows yet, but on my other chair, I had to put pillows because it's cushion and wood. So after time, your cakes be hurting. Like damn, you start moving a lot more. You're like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna do another hour. And it's not because you don't want to stream; it's just because you're uncomfortable. And the one thing about streaming is if you're gonna be in front of the camera for a while, then you need to be comfortable. So, but I need to do some more, put some more stuff up. I'm thinking about putting. I know you guys won't be able to see it, but they're gonna put in a poster here, and then for YouTube and Twitch, who when people. So for Twitch, it's called members. For Twitch, it's called subs. For YouTube, it's called members. And when people sub or become a member, I'm going to use like these little stickers. That's going to be like elephant footprints because my stuff is elephant based, and put them up. And I'm thinking to do purple ones. I'm probably going to design them myself. Probably, well, the elephant one, the footsteps, they're easy. Just make purple stickers for Twitch and then red stickers for YouTube. Red with the like white outline for YouTube, and then purple with the white outline for Twitch. I want to put a sound alert for. I want to put a sound alert for standing break once I get affiliate. Oh, you mean like somebody can select that in your channel points to make you stand up? You definitely could do that. One of our friends, Levels knows him too, but he had it for in his channel points where if you selected it, he had to do I think it was 10 sit-ups or 10 push-ups. So because I was also like how in level stream I'm a mod. In his stream I was a mod, so I had so many points from being there that I was just just doing over and over. So like in mine, if you look at the bottom of my stream, one of mine is for Overwatch. And so for Overwatch, I have to emote in the middle of the fight. So if both teams are going at it and fighting, both of them, Levels and Harambe, would select that. So I'll be in the middle of a fight and have to emote in the middle of a fight. I'm like, you bastards. The only time, the only time I don't do it is when I'm in like ranked because that's so different. Losing that rank in that SR being dropped in, it's not fun. So I don't do it in ranked. So most time I play unranked matches. So, and some funny stuff like challenges while playing. Yeah. Oh, check out. Oh, what is it called? What is it called? Fancy has it. I don't know if 40's still here. He might not. He might not be. Oh, she has. Let me see. It showed her on. Let me see if it shows her. Okay, let's pull it up. Why is it showing her stream? I don't know why, but it's not showing. Oh, let me check here first. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I went to the wrong page. But there's a website that you can actually sign up to, and it's free. It's free to sign up. And when you sign up, they have different things on there that you can use for your streams. It'll have one that's like make sound effects, or it'll say you have to play a certain way. And it's just a cool addition to have to the channel. I'm trying to get to it. Hold on. Hmm. That doesn't make sense because it's really not pulling it up. It's weird because I honestly think because she hadn't streamed in a while because she was sick. Yeah, I have the bit ones right now, but they're free. Well, it's funny as you say bit, but the one that post that pops up below you, it's a bit battle where people can play. They can play different games on there, or do like order stuff or do stuff, and they get bits that they can use toward your stream on there. Um, oh, tripping! It's right here. I'm on the wrong page. That's why. Matter of fact, it's fancy. There we go. Let me see if it shows up in her. I'm not sure if it's in her panels or not. Oh, yeah. So, here, I'll give you the link. Copy. Okay. All right. So here it is. I'll give you a link, and it's called Streamloots. And I don't remember if they have Apex, but they might have stuff for DayZ. They might have stuff for the different games you play, or you might see something that they offer. But I will send it to you as a whisper. There you go. So I sent it to you in your DMs, but it's called Streamloots, and basically they have different options on there. People can buy different packages, and they're cheap. They're like $1.95 for a pack. And the pack, say like if you played Dead by Daylight, so in the pack or your Fall Guys, but in the pack it'll say to run up to the killer and do something or whatever. Or if it's Fortnite, it say you have to drop one gun or drop this, and but it'll show up on the screen for the streamer, and the streamer it'll show, like for me it'll show up right here, and it'll say waiting has requested that you do this, and it's pretty cool, and it's also another potential way for you to bring some kind of revenue to the stream to help pay for other stuff for the stream. So it's pretty cool. Okay. Should I have it as streamer or both? You referring to the channel point? I mean, not channel points, but for the stream loots? Is that what you're talking about? Or what are you referring to? I mean, you can have it as both because you can not only have people purchase stuff for you, but you can use it as a profile. You can purchase stuff for other streamers that you know what I'm saying, that have it, or you can refer friends. If the people you meet, refer them. Use your referral code, or your referral link, so it'll help you in the long run. You know, because I know they're probably going to build a partner system to help streamers. So, because they have a affiliate system really right now. Because what I sent you was a referral link from Fancy. So, which is, she uses it way more than I do. So I'd rather give her the credit than me signing into it and giving you the credit because I don't really use it that often. I have my same stuff in freaking my channel points, and the games that I do play the most frequent, they don't have those games accessible yet. Oh, but there is something else you can use. Where is it at? I'm trying to remember. Um, freak. Let me go to here, here. Got it. I was trying to remember the name of something. So there's another website you should check out. Um, it's called Athenoscope, and I think I do use that one when I play regular games. Um, and what that does is you can actually you can actually get highlights created for you through like an AI system. Because sometimes us as streamers have, regular lives and don't have the opportunity or the time to go back and look through a 4 hour, 8 hour, 6 hour, 12-hour stream to find like those special moments that you want to use on, for just either highlights that you can create clips out of or to post on your YouTube channel or your TikTok or your Instagram or your Twitter just to promote, your gameplay or whatever. So there is one, well, it's probably more than one, but the one that I know of is freaking Athenoscope. Athenoscope is an AI setup that actually will scrub your videos and find some of the better moments in your stream, and even some fails, and it'll create a highlight of those and have a list of all those different takes in a dashboard that you can look at and you can utilize for other aspects. So it's actually really freaking awesome. The idea is a great idea. More people should use it, and it supports NBA 2K. It supports Fortnite, Overwatch, Apex, Warzone, Fall Guys, League of Legends, Cold War, Valorant, um, Splitgate, PUBG, Destiny, Minecraft, Rainbow Six Siege, and Rocket League. Those are the games that it supports right now. So, and if you still are not understanding what I'm trying to say, then I'll do this. I have two videos for it that I did to promote and trying to reach out to them. Which one is this? Oh, that's why I do it. Okay, here. There you go. Here's a clip right there, so you can kind of get an idea and see really what it is. The video's still playing in the background. Hold on. But it's actually pretty cool. It's actually really really cool when you what it can do. In it's not 100% accurate, but it does grab things that you probably would skip over when you're trying to scrub through the footage, and it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? You can't really knock it, and it has that. It has it where it's set up where it has like different goals, and if you achieve any of those goals, um, what they do is a showcase at the end of the week, and they'll create a showcase for you because you achieved the goals. Like oh, for NBA, like make a basket, you know, make call a play and get a rebound, or win a game, and you gotta do it so many times. And so, if you fulfill those goals, then it'll create a showcase out of your footage, and it'll have that showcase ready for the end of the week, which is and that is synced to music. So that's pretty cool. And the music is supposed to be um, copyright free. I don't think I got any copyright strikes for these. Well, I don't think I did. Oops. But I mean, the Thingscope is actually a pretty cool addition if you can use it. Yeah, it didn't. There's no block. There's no block whatsoever. No warning. So it was no restriction on it. So yeah, the music was fine. I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I made that video. So there's a lot more to Twitch than I thought. Well, yeah, because you know most time people just pay attention to the game they play, but it's so many categories on Twitch, and just like what I'm doing now, this is just when I tell you just chatting, this is just chatting because we're just chatting, and I really really enjoy doing just chatting. So before my streams were interrupted by the great storm of 2020 21 and disrupted all the possible growth I had at one time. I was doing I would do during football season, I do a Thursday night one just like this for Thursday night football, and then I would do an occasional and I do Monday night football. So I do both of those, and it was just chatting. So I'd be on stream for 4 or 5 hours just chatting about sports, and everybody like 40 who was on here earlier, and a few people that was on here earlier, they would come from my. A couple people came from my first initial shows, which was on YouTube, all the way to Twitch, and now I'm kind of like coming back to YouTube more frequently. Um, yeah, you get to know you really do get to know people differently when you're just talking. So I would definitely suggest it may be difficult when you first start out because when you're streaming, when you first start out, there's there's not always people there. But even as you grow and get to certain levels, there's not always people there when you first start. Sometimes they don't show up until 20-30 minutes into the stream, which is, it's okay. The fact they show up is cool just as is. But what you could do is when you start your streams, practice starting a stream using the just chatting stream. Just chatting. Oh, so like this overlay, I created this overlay myself. So just to show you real quick before we get into that. So this is the beginning. This is how it starts. I did this. Just kept it simple. That's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main one. But the for Twitch, this is what it is. Then I have the just chatting, and then of course there's the gameplay, but that's not on right now. Then it just has another full screen with other footage that pops up. Be our back screen. I don't even know where the ocean came from. I don't know. And then of course the end, but and then I have a full. You know what I'm saying? And of course we have this one. So yeah, but yeah, I it's real simple. Once you learn that program that we were all discussing yesterday, Stream Elements, it becomes a little easier. It becomes a little easier. So, but this is this one here that I created is literally it's just two pictures. So one is like this anime chick in the background, kind of like the Ahigo Ubu face. It's just like kind of sitting on the ground. You've probably seen the picture. It's not like a non-famous picture, but so I took that and we discussed the colors being green. My colors are already technically green for my stream, but we discussed the colors being green. So I took this single picture that had these sparkles and all this little bubble sparkles, laid on top of it, lowered the transparency down to like 52%, so you can see the background kind of popping out, and then of course put on the top and the writing that I liked, and because everything else I can actually remove. So where it says tech, entertainment, gaming, news, that's connected to the background. The on air, I believe, is connected to the background, and the clock is not connected to the background. The Ready Set Geek I can move if I need to, but everything else is removable. You know what I'm saying? I can move whatever I want. I can add stuff. You know what I'm saying? So once you like learn it, it becomes a lot more simple. But yeah. There we go. So I like green as well. I like military. Yeah, I like military green too. My first logo, which all my logos revolve around elephants. So my first logo was military green. Yeah, my actual first logo. And military green is still the color that I choose. I like the color of it. I like the tone of it. But the new stuff. I have this new logo that's to me it's fire. it's the logo that I was looking for, but didn't know I was looking for it until I got it. Because I was actually so of course on YouTube I do reaction videos, and I did a reaction video to Bella Porch, and there was a lot of people in the chat, and I end up whenever I go into my chat on YouTube and I see people's comments and I try to respond to people, I always see their numbers. You know, who actually streams, who actually creates content, and who just kind of uses YouTube for, entertainment. So one person, he had a few hundred, and I was like, let me see what they do, because sometimes like it could be a person that I could possibly work with in the future, and went to the channel and it was they were doing watercolor art live, well, recorded. They recorded the process, and it's just dope. I'm saying, like, really, really dope. And so I just subscribed to the channel, liked it, and left a comment, and then they left a comment back on the channel, and then we kind of started talking off and on. And there's this young kid who's out of Philippines, and I was like, man, you do some really dope art, and you need to sell you need to sell stuff with your art on it. And he didn't have access to it, so we're currently working on an idea to possibly help him get that done. But that's all we got. I'm waiting on a few more pieces to finalize that. But then I asked him about. I showed him my logo. I said, "Hey, you think you can do this, this, and this?" You know, and he was like, "Yeah, I can try." And so when I sent him the originals, gave him the idea, typed out kind of based on what I'm looking for, what I want, whatever, 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 and then what he sent me was something that was nothing what I wanted. Like it was nowhere near close. If anything, it was 100% the opposite direction. I wasn't even thinking about this type of like rendering. But when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's actually, I was like, that's very different, but that's dope. I was like, that's just dope. And um, so when I spoke to him, I was like, what made you do it this way? And he's like, I was just, he's like, I was going off what you said, but this just happened. So I was like, that's pretty fire. So now the new logo I'm working on, way different, way different than anything I ever had. And I've went through about 3 or 4 different logos. You know, if you take this one here, like this one, Race at Geek, that's actually a logo that I created. I got there's a website you can go on. Oh, it's another website. I'm trying to remember. I have to remember what that one is. I actually found this website by accident. So you can actually go on different. There's different websites where if you go like, oh, you want to create a logo. So they have some that's like a customizable like logo maker, and what you do is you have to type in. It'll say type in um what you're looking for. So this might be the same one. So what they do is like they have one that's called Free Logo Designs, and so for the Ready Set Geek, I found that page by accident, and I typed in the name, which is Ready Set Geek. Then I typed in what it's about, gaming, tech, news, sports, whatever, blah blah blah. And you press search, and so what it does, it pulls up all these reference ideas, and the Ready Set Geek one that we have now was actually a referenced idea. And so what I did, because I'm like, okay, it's actually a cool idea. It's not bad, but I wanted to make some changes to it. So I took the idea, but instead of buying the one from them, which was like $400, I just took a picture of it, screenshotted it so I can remember where it is, and I used Canva. Canva is free. So I took the idea, put it in Canva, uploaded it, and then I recreated it. I took the idea, recreated it in my idea with my idea, because the color scheme is different. It's not what they wanted. It's not what they put. The different fonts, the slashes in between the set and geek is different. I just kind of did it the way, and I was like, when I looked at it, I was like, I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. And plus, to me, it's more like, to me it gives like a podcast look. So I was like, okay, that was it, and that became a logo. That's how I made that one. But my first my first actual logo was created a very long time ago, but I don't use that no more. But the current, let's see, is it here? Actually, here, I'll show you. If we go to this page, so yeah, see in here, this little corner. Can I make it bigger? I think it's set to that size. Oh no, here. So that's my first actual logo when it came to Twitch and YouTube. That's my first logo right there. But I have to resize. Let me see. We gotta fix that. Make sure it's the right size. Okay, because it overlays on there. But that's the first one. So the next one is still the newest one, still the elephant, no matter what. But it'll just be, it's just different. I don't know how to explain it, but it's futuristic compared to that. And so it's funny because I was talking to him yesterday because usually their time is different from ours. So he's probably on Instagram right now, probably uploading stuff. I usually talk to him on Instagram, but so he was on there and I usually talk to him. He sent me another one, and the way it looked like a damn Transformers logo, and I was like, that's a shirt design. So I was like, I told myself I'm not gonna use that one right now, but you know what I'm saying. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna figure out a way to finish the design so it looks like an embossed Transformers logo. And I'm like, I'm messing with that one. Yep, I already messing with it. But yeah, if you're trying to create logos, check out the different websites, man. Um, just Google search the logos, like the ideas, like just say like create logo from scratch, create logos from scratch and for free, and see what pops up. You might be try it. I just typed in something, and that page popped up, so you might be. Did it not post? Hold on. Here, there you go. But we are going to call it. It's 4:30, and I still want to do a video before I lay down. So we're probably going to call this stream. Definitely appreciate you guys being here in the amazing conversation. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Sahut Kunwar? But thank you, Walking. Are you are you streaming anytime soon? Hello. Hello, Kunwar. Or Kunwar, however you want to say it. Or however it's pronounced. But thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Walking. Let me know how I am new. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome, man. Definitely we're winding it down and getting ready to get off, but welcome to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION. You're currently on the YouTube channel. So we definitely create watch-alongs, reactions to various YouTube trailers, sports reactions. We do a little bit of everything. Said thank you. Well, thank you for stopping by. Truly appreciate that. Maybe after she wakes up, but I don't think soon. Oh yeah, probably not. Because especially when you're not feeling well, you tend to sleep a lot longer than normal. But I definitely appreciate you stopping by, man. The Ninth Doctor's calling, respond to all calls. Ooh, new Doctor Who stuff popped up. I like Doctor Who. Oh wow. Anytime. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, so Conwar, thank you for stopping by. We are actually about to end stream. It's been about 2.5 hours. Definitely, we were watching What If. We watched it and then we talked about it for a while. And then we kind of just deviate into and talk about a little bit of everything. So, what did you watch it? Did you watch it? That's the question. That's what everybody wants to know. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Join the family, the Fiction fam. What up, Levels? How you doing, brother? It's funny. Walking is here too. But what's up, Levels? What's cracking with you? I was showing. Let me get off the stream. Oops. Yeah, you might not be able to see him walking, or can you see him over there? Because it's on the restream. Oh yeah, it's too funny. What are you doing up, Levels? Why are you up? Why aren't you asleep? Okay, you can. Okay, good. Are you streaming right now? No, you're not streaming. How about I say, what are you doing streaming? Hysterical, the person name. Never mind. Keep that comment off of the stream. Oh yeah. He said that's a damn good question. Figured you'd be asleep after yesterday. Oh yeah. I feel that. Sometimes lately I've been like I was played off stream more than I've played on stream. I think last time I played with you, and then before I was playing with you, I was playing solo, and the freaking arena. Are you still playing right now, or are you just chilling? Said I only made my sleep schedule worse. Oh yeah, because after getting off with you guys, I think I was still up for a little bit, for a while actually, because I was just kind of a little amped. Even though I felt tired, but I was amped. So I didn't go to bed until I don't remember. Then today, woke up, then shaved a little bit, showered, cooked some pasta noodles, made some a bunch of meat, mixed it all together. That's pretty much all I've been eating on like all day. So now I'm about to try and sleep. I was just stopped by for a bit. So I shouldn't have looked who was online before I got up. That's how it always happens, brother. That's how it always happens. Because I'll be sitting here, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm winding down, get ready to go to bed. And I click on, and I'm like, that's the homie. I gotta go say hi. And then end up streaming and gaming until 6 a.m. Oh, honestly, I should have just stayed up, but knew the hangover would have been terrible. Oh yeah, it's weird how like beer is like one of the one things that really do give hangovers. But I probably should have stayed up too. I tried to just pushed it at least till tonight, and just or no, cause I probably no, I did that last time. I couldn't go to sleep, and I ended up staying up from I stayed up till Monday, and then I did the Loki that Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So when that was over, I crashed. I was up. I was like, damn, I've been up for like 40 some hours. Every time when I'm about to try to sleep, every time it never fails. It never fails. Because normally I wasn't gonna do the triple stream to the different platforms, but I forgot to undo the Twitch one, but it still went. So I've already started. I'm not stopping. But if they have a problem with it, they'll tell me, which I know they already do because not supposed to be done. But just get more traction that way. He said, I did it before Vegas is ruined. Oh yeah, Vegas itself that's part of his job. Besides taking all your money, Vegas's job is to screw up your sleep schedule. That could be a reason why my sleep schedule is still messed up 20 years later. Because as many times I've been to Vegas and didn't go to sleep until the sun was up, it's yeah. Feel that they'll be okay. They're rich enough. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's why I understand. I understand why it's even an issue. It's like because here's the thing. You know, it's supposed to be a certain number of hours before that content can show up anywhere else. But the big guys, they can take them VODs, edit it, and have them on the other channels ASAP, and they don't get in trouble for it. I'm like, there must be a contract for, the big streamers, like where they're allowed to do it, but not the small ones. So straight facts. Vegas, man, Vegas. I would say if it had not been for like the last couple of times I went, if it had not been for my homeboys, like I went the last couple of times I went was because I was in music. I was doing music stuff. So the artist I was managing, he was he had performances set up in Vegas. And when we went, one of our other friends from school from Fresno State, he was signed. He was playing in the NFL. He was playing for the Minnesota Vikings. He was safety, and so he spent most of his time. See, I think I found my logo. That's good. It's a good start. You got to start somewhere. Just start with something. He spent most of his time in Caesar's Palace. So instead of him, when he was off season, he leaves Minnesota. He goes straight to Vegas, and he had so much hookup in Vegas that he got us 2 rooms free. We got free meals at Caesar's Palace, free meals at um, Hollywood Planet, whatever it's called, um, and free meals somewhere else because he gambles. So because he gambles so much, he earned so much credit at all these places. So Caesar's Palace, he earned enough credit to be pretty much live there for free for like a year. You know what I'm saying? That's how often he was there. So for us, it was like, hey, we are going into we're going to Vegas, and my homeboy, the artist would just call him like, look, we're going to Vegas. He's like, I'm already here, so just come. Don't worry about the room, I got you. So we just show up, and he get us 2 dope rooms, and we didn't have to pay him because he was getting it for free. He was already paying for it by gambling and losing money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how it is with my dad. We didn't pay for anything other than gambling. Yeah, yeah, basically. And because when we were there, Uber wasn't really a thing. You have taxis, but we walked everywhere because most of us was broke. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't. None of us really gamble. We went there to do the shows. We spent money like on food and sometimes alcohol at the bar, but that's about it. But even then, certain bars because we had been there before and we kind of built up a cool reputation of having good performances. They gave us free stuff, so we get free bottles, all that stuff. So that you can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat when you have a positive reputation in a place like Vegas, where it not only helps you promote you to other clubs, but you end up not paying for anything. I think the only thing I paid for one meal before we went to the movies one time. I paid for my movie ticket. No, I didn't pay for a movie ticket. None of us paid for a movie ticket. Now I think about it. I paid for one meal because I wasn't with them guys. I went somewhere. I was by myself for a minute when we had a break, and I paid for. Wow, did I pay for anything else? No, I didn't. I paid for one meal. That was it. Didn't pay for the taxi. Didn't pay for the room. Didn't pay for the no. We drove there. We flew to Seattle. We drove there. Then I paid for gas. Helped put money on gas. That's about it. So yeah, we should have walked. Like my sister lazy ass move. Yeah, that's cool. We definitely don't have that. I mean, I doubt he's still because he don't. He retired from the league, so I doubt he's still in there like that. I hope not, because you know Vegas. Even though you win, if you're there long enough, Vegas will get theirs. He said, "How is your prediction this week?" Dude, I'm about to see if he. I don't. I mean, he did have a couple of female friends there, so there's a possibility he still lives there. It's a very good possibility. Say something with zombies in it. Oh, that's cool. Make it niche centric for your logo. Yeah, Vegas always wins. No matter what, they always win. I remember, probably shouldn't even be telling the story because not like that, but I remember we went there and the artist I was working with. This is the first time I went there before I became one of the managers. I went there this time. I was actually helping video their stuff, their work. That's what I was doing when I went back to Fresno from LA. When I moved back from LA, we went there, went to the club, and like they're attractive dudes, so they get approached by women like crazy. And especially, don't be like, "Oh, we coming to the club and we're the only ones that can wear hats in the club. We're the only ones that can wear it." Because we're connected. So it's not only connected to the club people, but they know that the artist I was working with is connected to somebody famous, like super famous. So just because of that knowledge, we get access, and it's just crazy. It's crazy to get that kind of access is crazy. We walk in and we're you still legally have to have IDs for places. One of us didn't even, it wasn't me, but my coworker didn't even have an ID because all his stuff was suspended. Everything was suspended. So I had hat on. He had hat on. He was sitting on nothing, no L's, no nothing. They still let us in. They just said, "Oh, well, you can't buy alcohol," but they didn't give us the bracelet for us not to buy alcohol. They just told us that we couldn't buy it. Then we got in there, and because the DJ was somebody that's from Cali, and he's from one of the big radio stations that knows my artist's people. It was like, oh, they cool. Just hook them up with everything they want on the house. I was like, what? Well, that don't even make no sense. Said they had a guy that does YouTube and course and playing slots. Really? He played next to my dad and filmed my dad when he won on one of the jackpots. And I put over the, oh, it's dope. Yeah, it's crazy experience that I mean you get. I've had a couple things like that. Yeah, but nothing like yeah, it's nothing like Vegas like that. Those experiences, I'm glad that I got to experience. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just cool to have little stories like that. Like I'm telling you guys, just to be able to say, oh, well, I went to Vegas and didn't spend a dime. But it's cool. It was cool, and it was Vegas for what I went there for was fun. I went there to really. Um, I wasn't really there to party. I was there to help out with make sure the artist I was working with, if he needed anything, just took care of it. Period. You know, regardless of what we had to do to get it, we got it done. So the first time I went there as a video person, and that was different. That was a lot more work because I was doing a lot more. The second time we went there was second time I did management for somebody, or I was starting to do management. The third time I went there, full fledged management for a dude. Um, then I went there a fourth time, but that was with my sister. And the first time I went there with my school, my college, because they do NAB conference. The NAB conference is National Association for Broadcasters, and I went to school for broadcast production. So we went there to see all the futuristic cameras, all the future tech that's coming out that nobody knows about. Like there's stuff that's just now coming out that I knew about like 20 years ago. Where I'm like, oh yeah, they finally brought that out. Man, I remember seeing the prototype of that in like '99. So right, I'm gonna hop off though before I sit and chat for several hours. You already know. When we start, it just goes. It just goes. But it's all good because I'm gonna get off here anyway, and I think I'm gonna record because I feel wide awoke right now. Thanks, Levels, for keeping me up until 7 a.m. playing video games. But I think I'm gonna record like 2 videos. Because if I lay down, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know. But appreciate you guys stopping by. Great talking to you guys. Always. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Love you, Levels, man. Get some rest. Oh, and yeah, I understand that because that's like the work convention that I went to. It was a lot of work during the day and some fun at night. But if you miss the work stuff, you get, oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely have been in those too before. So, but yeah. Hopefully we can get some games in soon, gentlemen. I will do my best not to be a bot, even though it's just in my DNA, you know. Now, if it was like some old school games on like Atari, I got you. The carry is on. Yes, I said Atari. The carry will be on. Seriously, some Excitebike, got you. For sure, catch up later. Most definitely. But yeah, appreciate you guys. I will catch you on the next time I'll be out, and then of course I'll see you gaming. So, love you guys. Have a great night or a great morning. Get some rest, and we'll catch up again. So, this was a great night. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. Show some love. If you're on Trovo, what's really cracking? Come on now. Show you boys some love. Appreciate you, love you. I'm out. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. My name is NONPFIXION. Peace, love. We out here.